What's good, everyone? I waited to make this video when I found out the end result of the Vikings-Giants game. It's halftime now, but the Vikings are up 24 to nothing, so the Vikings are gonna win. That means if the Eagles win today, regardless, they will get the number 2 seed. If the Eagles lose, then that means the Vikings will get the 2nd seed, they also get the 3rd seed, and the Eagles get the 6th seed. So today's game to win is so important. It's so important. The difference between being the 2nd seed and the 6th seed, my God, man. I mean, I don't want to be the 6th seed at all. I mean, I'm dying for the Eagles to win this game. Now, I'm going to cut right to the chase and say, my honest prediction. At first I was about to say Dallas. I was about to say Dallas because they've been playing so great as of late. But, they beat the Saints and then great for them, and I gave them credit back then. But the Falcons came back and beat the Saints the next week. Then the Cowboys beat the Redskins, who sucked last week. So, am I really going to buy into this team that has been beating struggling teams? Of course, I'll give them credit where credit is due. They've been doing a great job, but I mean, when I think of it a second time, I'm going to take the Eagles because they have beaten good teams. Last week, Brian Dawkins returned. Just to touch on that real quick. That was a great game last week that we won. I didn't like that we blew the lead. But hey, David Akers came with the clutch and kicked the game-winning field goal, and we won. And it was also great to see after the game Brian Dawkins saluting the fans. Brian Dawkins, man, what a class act player he is, man. And that's why we love him here in Philly. Again, we took care of business with the win. I mean, I remember November 15th, our last loss came, which was the day of our last loss against the Chargers. I remember saying that day, that game was very similar to the NFC Championship game in Arizona last year that I went to. Same thing at San Diego. We just played a shit game the first half. We came back, and we almost won at the end of the game in San Diego, and we lost. But ever since then, man, we've had 6 straight very impressive wins against Chicago, the Bears and the Redskins, Falcons, Giants, 49ers, and Denver, and the Broncos last week, of course, and Dallas today. So let's finish the year on a 7-game winning streak. It's my schedule right there. I mark it with wins. And I predicted the Eagles at the beginning of the year to finish 11-5. I don't know if you can see that, but I hope they prove me wrong and finish 12-6. It's unbelievable, man. After that Oakland game, I thought this team was maybe at best like a 10-6 or a 9-7 team, man. But they have been doing outstanding so far. The best year since the Super Bowl year, no doubt. But yeah, I mean, a very impressive 6-game winning streak, man. I didn't think we'd do it. And I had faith, but I only take it one game at a time. But I thought a loss would pop up here or there, at least before the game against the Broncos. But man, after that San Diego game, the way this team rebounded and played, that's why I think they're going to win this game, man. I just don't think this team, nothing's going to stop them before the end of the regular season. I don't know about the playoffs because it's a whole another season, but I mean, I just don't see the Cowboys beating us today. Of course, it's not going to be easy. The Cowboys have played well. But, I just, think we're the better team. And I predict us winning by about 3 to 7 points. I remember our last trip to Dallas, man. A heartbreaking loss on Monday Night Football at Texas Stadium, which was our last time in Dallas. Man, that game just pissed me off so much. And we had to not only wait 1 year, but we had to wait about 15 months to return to Dallas. That was 15 months ago we had our last game on Monday Night Football at Texas Stadium. And that was a heartbreaking loss, man. But the Eagles really returned me favor by just beating the shit out of the Cowboys, 44-6, on the regular season finale. And today, this is the Eagles' first trip to the new Cowboys Stadium, and man, I'm just praying for a win, man. I'm praying for a win. I mean, I hate Dallas so much, man. I fucking hate that team. I can't stand them, man. I can't stand them. I mean, I hate, you know, the players of their past. I'm not gonna really get into like this whole. I'm not gonna suck myself into like this whole rant on Dallas. But, you know, I hate the team. You know, you know. I just hate Dallas. I mean, I'm not gonna go on and on about it because that's probably just for another time, another video. But whatever. You know, all that matters is that the Eagles win today. And man, just winning over Dallas feels so good just for the hate I have for them. I hate them, man. And I always want to beat them. Especially in our first game at this new Cowboys Stadium. I want to give them the 6th seed and watch their team lose in the playoffs. And see our team go on. You know. And very interesting. The local sports channel, Comcast Sportsnet, one of the guys on there said he thinks the winner of this game, or he says if the Eagles win this game, then he thinks the Eagles will go to the Super Bowl. This is Brian Baldinger. But he does pick the Cowboys to win, so that's just another kind of an interesting thing. Again, let's finish this season 12-4 and kick the Cowboys' ass like we did last year, the regular season finale. So, fuck the Cowboys. Go Eagles. Let's make ourselves 09 NFC East champs. Go Birds.